Hey peeps, Pudgy here from GameStop with another video for you guys. Now today we get a new update for Monster Hunter Rise style update level 1. Now I kinda wanna talk about one of the gears here and the weapons, the one from Shia specifically, because I think it's a really awesome gear set and it's really powerful too. Now it's not gonna be for every single weapon, but like for the faster weapons definitely it's gonna be a very good set right here. Now I kinda wanna talk about it if you go to the smithy right here. And for instance, if you go to like forge weapons, and it doesn't matter which weapon you're taking pretty much. This is the one I have here. Pretty cool. It has a skill called White Flame Torrent right here. Now if you check it out here, it says chance to deal additional damage after landing an attack. Activate skill effect when used with Scorcher, does not stack but adds extra fire damage. So I'm guessing if you're wearing the Raphalos gear, you're gonna get some extra fire damage just right there, you know, so it doesn't activate right there. Now the thing is with this, right now I tested it, so I pretty much made this weapon. I made the gun lance. I did make level 1, I didn't make the higher one, so it's pretty much gonna be this one. Couldn't make the second one yet. I need the Shia crystal horn, that one, and then I also made insect glaive here.
Have something in mind?
So, and I tested it with every single weapon, right? So now we are in the training area. I kind of want to show you guys what it actually does. So pretty much if I start hitting it, you can already see like a lighter yellow 50 popping up, right? So 50 damage. So, and it's random, right? Another 50 there. Sometimes it comes really quickly, sometimes it takes a while, right, for the 50 to pop up. It's early random, right? Sometimes it was on the third hit, it depends when I come here, it doesn't matter, right? Now, if I start hitting it with the shield, for instance, it never triggers. It doesn't trigger once, like with sword and shield. With the shield, it doesn't trigger at all. Now, if I go to the gun lance here, for instance, it's gonna be different, right? So these ones trigger also 50, so the damage is gonna be the same, right? If you just press triangle, it's gonna hit. But like once you start like using the explosions, for instance, right, and you're trying to trigger it with an explosion, it doesn't trigger once, right? So the explosions don't trigger it, but the hits do. You can see if I'm just doing this for a while, it doesn't trigger that much, right? So I switch to the insect glaive now. And you can see, right, it's the same, it just triggers because you're just hitting it with the thingy. Probably not gonna trigger with the insect either, but it's also random, right? Now it's taking a little bit longer. When I tested it before, it triggered a little bit faster. It's just random, right? And also when I was fighting the Mizu, it doesn't seem to go away. It doesn't work like burst, so you always have a chance to actually pop it. I don't know what the percentage is on this. It actually happened, but I think it might be like maybe a 5 to 10% chance every time you hit the monster. That pretty much triggers, like it makes an extra 50 damage right there. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty good, especially if you would use something like dual blades. I'm guessing because it hits even faster, and those tend to do around 50 damage, so they do a little bit less damage than most of the weapons, but they hit much faster. So I'm guessing it's gonna trigger a little bit faster. Bow probably gonna be good. Light blowgun, heavy blowgun. Still need to test those weapons, but for these ones, it's pretty much what the skill does, you know. And then probably like the insect glaive, sword and shield, also pretty good. So all the weapons that hit pretty fast, it's gonna be good. For the other ones, I don't know if it's gonna be that powerful because you're only gonna get a 3 and 2 out of 1 slot, you know, so you're kind of missing out on some other skills there, because I had to put mastery in there just to keep my sharpness, and then some critical boost. Couldn't put any element in there. It doesn't have that much element also, so yeah. Now as for the armor, I made a 5-piece armor here. You can go for 4 set. I made a beta version here. What the skills are for the alpha is agitator level 5, then counter strike level 3. You get recovery speed level 3, coalescence level 3, and elemental absorption level 3 right here. And then if you take the beta, it's going to be agitator 5, elemental absorption level 3, recovery speed level 2, counter strike, and coalescence. Now this is the reason why I actually went for the full set here, because if you pretty much look here, Here only like in this one here you're gonna get like a 3, 2, 1, but the only thing you lose is like 1 point in recovery speed, right? Here you get like a 1, a 2, none, and then a 2 and a 1. And here you get it like a 3 and a 2. Here's 2, hesitator, you know, you're just losing 1 point in coalescence. A 3 and a 1, 3, and another 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I pretty much made a beta, so I can pretty much whip out some pretty good skills in there. Now if you go and see what the skill actually says here, this is really crazy, right? It pretty much gives you Shia's pulse, allows the health gauge to continue to recover up to the max value even if there's no red portion. So it means you will get pretty much health regen constantly if you're running this gear. And if you're going to like go to level 2, allows the health gauge to continue to slowly recover up to the max value even if there's no red portion. So it's gonna go slower at level 2 than it's gonna go if you're basically right on level 4. So what I pretty much did, I put some recovery speed in there that I had like more recovery speed. I popped in weakness exploits in there, you know, the decos in there, and then I got one level 3 left, and I put 1 point in burst there, so I got weakness exploit level 5, agitator, counter strikes, recovery speed, elemental absorption, constitution 1, burst and coalescence level 1 right there, and then some evade extender right there. Now I'm pretty much using this for my insect glaive. You can pop something else in there. It's a pretty strong build, you know, you get a ton of defense there, so I'm kind of, because I tried out the build, you can actually see me continuously getting health regen, so it's gonna be really good if you want to make kind of like an immortal build later on. This set is going to be pretty powerful, right? Also, you have a lot of defense. Your dragon resistance is really low though, so I don't know if it's going to be that good against an arc felt or something like that. Although you get the elemental absorption on the skill, so it might just help, gives you like an extra 8 there, you know, and will give you more elemental power. But yeah, what I pretty much did was put 3 tenderizers in here. Got the tenderizer chain there for the weakness exploit, the exploit charm here. Put 1 chain in here. And yeah, and then this one is basically with the jumping, then put 1 counter in here, you know, and some recovery for some extra recovery speed, so I just basically get it up faster. Now you can actually see it in the fight, it's actually going pretty fast, you know, that you're recovering, so it's actually a pretty strong skill, pretty strong build. It's not gonna be like the most damaging, right, because you do have like weakness exploit and agitator. There are some builds that are gonna be like more offensive, you know, still. This is not the most offensive, but it's gonna be a very good defensive one, or a survival one, very good survival build. Some of the pieces you might want to like swap in, you know, there, you know, because there's some of the pieces are really good. For instance, here you get like a 3 with agitator level 2, really good in the chest, you know, so really strong chest piece that you have right here, for instance, right. Now, kind of went with this set here. I don't know why. I don't tend to like the helmet pretty that much. It's like with the sculpting, you know, it's everybody's own choice. What do you think? Kind of look like a girl more though, you know. Wish it wasn't like this, you know. I don't know. I'm not for all the sculptings, you know. I'm not a big fan of these teams. I do like this one a little bit more, you know. Might swap something else, another headpiece up there. The rest of the armor is pretty cool, you know. If you want to see like full gear here, right? So if you go this, that's for the male, this is the female, but you can, for instance, go, if you want to go like full angel, it would look like this more. And if you want to go like full demon, it will be more like this. So yeah, pretty cool pieces here, you know, pretty cool build, pretty nice. The weapons look really cool though. But yeah, I still need to do some testing. Next weapon I'm gonna try are some dual blades and greatsword, because I want to really make sure there's no difference. It's still gonna be the 50 because it is kind of weird, right? Now that's pretty much it for the video, peeps. Kind of wanted to just show you the builds. But yeah, if it was helpful in any ways, please do remember to leave a like and a sub. Keep yourself safe, guys, and we will catch you on the next one. Laters.